All right. Our next speaker is going to present an overview of the activities of the Graduate and Professional School. Very pleased to welcome my colleague, Jackie Perez, who is the Director for Business Services, Budget, HR, and Administrative Oversight in the Graduate and Professional School. Welcome, Jackie.
Thank you, Dr. Sipe. Howdy. All right. Good morning, everybody. As Dr. Sipe just said, my name is Jackie Perez. I work as the Director for Business Services with the Graduate and Professional School. It's a privilege to be here today to engage with each of you, share and provide an overview of what the Graduate and Professional School offers. I am also a Texas A&M graduate, class of 2000. I finished my undergraduate degree here in 2001. I've been employed with Texas A&M University since 2009. And it's been an enjoyable experience to be employed with the Graduate and Professional School since 2019. So as we move forward, I'm going to provide an overview of our services. This year has been a very exciting time for the graduate and professional community here at Texas A&M University. Our unit, we transitioned from an Office of Graduate and Professional Studies to the Graduate and Professional School, which is really a significant step forward for us in the university. Shifting to the graduate school model helps us to better support and elevate graduate and professional education here at Texas A&M University. We have also settled into a new location here in the heart of campus, not too far from where we are this morning. As the Graduate and Professional School, we're now centrally located at Nagel Hall. As I said, it's in the center of campus. And we are excited because we are confident that this is really going to be able to serve as more of a hub for the graduate and professional community, with many services centrally located for graduate and professional students there in Nagel Hall. Hopefully, as you make your way through campus, for those of you that are new to Texas A&M University, you'll take time to stop by and visit us. And for those of you that have been on campus for quite some time, if you're familiar with Nagel Hall, and if it's been some time since you've been in there, the renovations are pretty exciting, and we hope that you'll come in and stop by to visit with us. So Texas A&M, as hopefully you have experienced either through undergraduate education or as you were determining where you would pursue your graduate education, is a global leader in graduate education. We are committed to the pursuit of knowledge and the power of intellect. So through our exceptional service and through the commitment to the highest standards, the Graduate and Professional School promotes graduate education here at Texas A&M University and beyond. We're committed to fostering a diverse campus climate, the enhancement of the graduate experience, and the development of all students, of each of you as global citizens. We are a dynamic, multifaceted office, which we hope you'll take time to get acquainted, as I said, and also stay closely connected. We provide several services, as you can see up here, including processing of graduate student records, theses and dissertation services, programming for recruiting, for professional development, also for fellowships and for awards. We work to support you, our graduate students, and for the enhancement of graduate education on our campus and beyond, also through advocacy and through our own research projects, as you will also be engaged in your research. I'm pausing as I come around. My height, I apologize that you're hearing a voice and not able to see me, but we'll work through that. All right, so starting out with our records and forms processing group. This team manages forms in a custom system called our Document Processing Submission System. You'll hear it referred to as DPSS quite a bit in your graduate journey, and also in the DocuSign electronic signature system. Our records and forms processing team advises students, faculty, and staff on university graduate policies, on the requirements and the procedures. It's really going to be difficult to graduate without ever having an interaction with our records and forms processing team. So we're sure that you'll be engaging with them at some point in your journey. Our theses and dissertation services help students produce high quality, properly documented theses, dissertations, records of study. While you, your chair, your committee will oversee the content, the theses and dissertation services will help ensure that every document meets Texas A&M University standards for your formatting, for citation, and also for style. We try to make the theses, dissertation, records of study process a little less daunting by offering a variety of services, including your first step in the process, which will be our document preparation conference. So as you near the completion of your coursework, keep a lookout for invitations to the document processing conferences so you can become familiar with the theses, dissertation, and records of study process. We also provide access to resources like our Overleaf online collaborative writing and publishing tool. It features an easy-to-use LaTeX editor. Overleaf really is intended to make the whole process of writing, editing, and publishing, and also your document creation quicker and easier. So we encourage you to visit the website to see details on online or in-person sessions about Overleaf that hopefully you'll be using through your journey. So as Dr. Butler-Purry mentioned, Texas A&M University offers a variety of degrees, each with different requirements. So here you can see the minimum semester credit hours. You can see the steps to degree completion for each of those different degrees. Our records and forms processing team and our theses and dissertation services will exercise oversight throughout your journey to your degree, processing documents, ensuring compliance with policies and procedures related to your degree milestones. So while we spent some time sharing and talking about processing documents and approving our thesis and dissertation services, this is certainly not all that we do. Through the Graduate and Professional School, we provide many services, including professional development programming, data services, recruiting, fellowship, which was also mentioned by Dr. Butler-Purry, and communications. So first off, with our professional development, while you're a student here, we want to provide you with the kind of programming that will prepare you for success in your career after you graduate. For those of you that are joining us for your graduate education and have already spent time in the workforce, we certainly hope that through the professional development program and opportunities, you'll be able to strengthen those skills that you've already developed, and also complement the experiences that you're already bringing to your graduate education. We will invest in the professional development outside your discipline-based coursework and your research to bridge the gap between graduate education and also through the workforce. Our graduate resources and development, also known as Grad Aggies, is a collaborative initiative of the Career Center, the Center for Teaching Excellence, International Student Services, the Money Education Center here at Texas A&M, the Graduate School, Counseling and Psychological Services, University Libraries, the University Writing Center, and the Graduate and Professional Student Government. That's a mouthful. You can see there's a lot of divisions, a lot of entities on campus that are committed to the graduate and professional student success and collaborating with us. The goal of the initiative, of the Grad Aggies initiative, is to help graduate students to continue to develop and hone the skills that you need to help you on the job market and just to forge successful careers after your graduation. Our data services team provides a variety of external and internal data collection, analysis, and reporting related to graduate and professional studies. We contribute to multiple national level research projects. We provide reports to the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, and we support many other university, college, and university needs. So something for each of you to keep a lookout for from our data team this fall will be the 2021 Graduate Student Climate Data Report. So to support the Texas A&M University diversity and inclusion goals that were identified in Vision 2020, the grad school, we will regularly facilitate an assessment of the graduate student campus climate. It's carried out through our graduate student campus climate survey. This survey assesses the climate so we can gain a comprehensive understanding of the experiences and perspectives of graduate students such as yourself that you share during your time at Texas A&M University. So the spring 2021 results for this survey will be released this fall for your review. So with recruiting and student support, you may wonder why I mentioned this. You're already here, you've been admitted, you're beginning to embark on your next graduate degree. Our recruiting and student support services team is dedicated to assisting in the recruitment of outstanding and diverse graduate students. So I hope you will each pause, as you look around the room. I'd like to say I think the team did a very good job. As Dr. Butler-Purry mentioned, we're already going into an overflow room. We've got individuals joining us via Zoom, and we're just really excited about the talent and the experiences that the graduate and professional students and those of you that are joining us this year are bringing to Texas A&M University. So with our recruiting and student services or recruiting and student support team, once students enroll, this team is also leads efforts to support student success. So providing a number of fellowships, grants, and awards, much like you, conducting our own research, securing grants from organizations like the National Institute of Health, the National Science Foundation, and the National Security Administration. We continue to study best practices for successful student outcomes, so that way that can impact the services that we provide to each of you as graduate and professional students. We have our administrative and programmatic support team. This team oversees the reception of visitors to our office in Nagel Hall or via online, email, virtual appointment requests. We connect students with resources and information related to employment, graduate student employment and benefits, insurance, and also for financial aid, awards, fellowships, grants, and other awards. Dr. Butler-Perry spent some time mentioning our Ombud services. The Ombud service, as you heard, it's a safe, non-judgmental space where anyone from the graduate and professional community can seek assistance with any conflict, if there's a misunderstanding, and just any concern or issues related to your graduate education. And that's with our Ombud services. And then finally, our communications team supports, as the name implies, the graduate school's communications and marketing efforts, coordinates communications, support for graduate and professional school programming and events, and works to celebrate and promote our graduate and professional students' successes throughout their time here at Texas A&M. All right, we've got many new and upcoming things happening with the graduate and professional school. New for 2021-2022, we will be launching a new graduate and professional school website. As I said, we recently moved into Nagel Hall, which is in the center of campus. So we have ongoing efforts for branding of Nagel Hall as a hub for the graduate and professional students. We will have a launch celebration for the graduate and professional school that, of course, we hope will include each and every one of you and also your peers in the graduate community. We have a graduate mentoring initiative. And then for doctoral students, we will have the doctoral student profile and feedback system. So our website, for any of you that have gone through a website redo, I think you can hopefully empathize, is in the final stages of development. And we do expect it to launch during the fall semester. This has been a huge undertaking, but one that we take very seriously as this is the face for our graduate and professional student community. As we reimagine Texas A&M University as the global destination for graduate education and also student-centered educational experiences, our team, along with many others, have put a lot of creative effort into redesigning the website so it can represent that vision. And we're very excited for the near launch. As I've said, with the move to Nagel Hall, we have two related projects that we also hope will clarify the significance on our transition and again, position us to become a hub on the College Station campus for the entire graduate and professional community. So this summer and into fall, we're working on a project to decorate, brand our new building, brand the facility. We want to make it more inviting for you as our graduate and professional students, also for the faculty and staff serving graduate and professional students. We're planning on case displays that will outline the histories of Nagel Hall, which I believe is the oldest, if not one of the oldest, if not the oldest building on campus. And also scrolling screens, right, to advertise programs, events that are of relevance to each of you as graduate and professional students, installations celebrating the contributions and achievements of graduate and professional students here at Texas A&M, and then just other signage branding the space. We are also launching new programming in the area of student development and support. So we recognize that there's many drivers and influences on graduate and professional students and on your education. Our goal is to ensure that every student, that each of you are well supported throughout your graduate education. And I think Dr. Butler-Perry spoke to that throughout her remarks. We've launched a new mentoring initiative, the Graduate Mentoring Institute. This will implement development for faculty and graduate students on skills to make the most out of your vital mentoring relationships. We are also proud to introduce the doctoral student profile and feedback system. This system is designed to equip doctoral students with a dynamic data management tool for collecting and curating your scholarly profile, and also to enable a more focused, clear, and useful annual feedback annual feedback process for from your faculty advisor and your committee chair. So another priority for the Graduate and Professional School is fostering community among our graduate and professional students, faculty, staff, and also our former students. We host numerous events throughout the year, such as our community of scholars, where you can connect with your peers, you can connect with your faculty, you can connect with staff and administration. These events, as you can imagine, are intended to promote camaraderie, collaboration, networking, interdisciplinary projects, and above all, mutual respect amongst the graduate and professional community. We hope you will take time to attend these events. We hope you will take time to meet your peers, meet your colleagues, and ultimately be inspired by one another. We recognize that graduate school is challenging and that it will be challenging. With all the strengths that each of you bring, we hope that you will not only give, but also receive support throughout your academic journey. So we also encourage you stay up to date on events, announcements, news that's relevant to the graduate and professional community. This is no different than what you did in your undergraduate education, or if you've been employed in the workforce, encouraging you to stay up to date with current events. We have a calendar on our website. By subscribing to the calendar, you can save the graduate and professional school events to your smartphone, to your computer. You can personalize your feed. This way you'll only receive the alerts that you elect to receive or that apply specifically to your classification. So we are in the process of populating fall information right now. The Howdy Portal. So for those of you that did your undergraduate degree or perhaps another graduate degree here with Texas A&M University, this will come as no surprise. The Howdy Portal is not managed by the Graduate and Professional School, but it is important that we share information with you about this and bring this to your attention. Howdy, as many of us will start any remarks with, is more than a greeting here at Texas A&M University. So this portal is where you can access your records. It's where you will access schedules. It'll connect you with financial aid information and billing services, with the Texas A&M libraries, with your Texas A&M email, with eCampus, and many more. It's where you'll find your registration time assignment. You'll register for your classes through the Howdy Portal. You'll search and see your class, your final exam schedule. You'll view your grades. You'll be able to request transcripts. You'll be able to view to see if you have any registration holds, purchase sports passes, Opus tickets, access the campus directory, and the list goes on. So by that run of items that I've just listed, I hope that that just conveys that it's very important that you take time to open your Howdy Portal, maneuver through it, make sure that you become familiar with everything that's in there. In your Howdy Portal, there's also a button for your Texas A&M University email. So we encourage you to check your email on a regular basis. This is where we will send emails to your official Texas A&M email address. For those of you that have another personal address, just make sure that you're at least forwarding your A&M official email address to a personal address if that's the direction that you choose to go. So with all that information, I know it's a lot to take in, it's a lot to digest. And I thank you for your time and your attention. We thank you for being here today. We're excited that you're joining or continuing to remain with the Texas A&M community. We encourage you, stay connected with us. Stay connected with us either through stopping through Nagel Hall, through our website. Again, excited about the serious makeover that will happen this semester, through our Aggie Voice blog, or just following us on social media. And of course, be on the lookout for events that are hosted by the Graduate and Professional School. Again, events intended to support your success and foster community against the graduate and professional community. To those joining us virtually, and to those of you here and in the other spaces here in the MSC, thank you very much again for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon.